On to another issue since we have a short segment here, because it's not just Republicans who are taking criticism this weekend, also Hillary Clinton, after what she did in New Hampshire, her camp did, and setting up this rope to keep the media at a distance from Hillary Clinton. And of course, this sort of feeds into the dialogue and the reputation that the Clintons have of trying to isolate themselves, answering questions. Sally, you're cringing. I can tell.
It's just awful. It was like the optics of it. I mean, it took press wrangling to a whole new level, right? Like there's this sort of rhetoric in campaigns of you wrangle the press, you corral the press. Yeah. This just went a step too far. Did no one think in this day and age, in a world that is visual, where Snapchat and Instagram and all these things can go immediately. Not to mention these people are actually obviously holding television cameras. That this would be a metaphorical and visual and literal nightmare. It is a problem. And look, I'm not a big fan of the Hillary campaign nor Hillary Clinton as a candidate per se, and I think that this is, but they also are their own worst enemies. Yeah. Let yourself, she is a seasoned politician, she should be able to defend herself to the press.
Well, and to her defense, her camp has come out and said that it was nothing against the media. It was more to make sure that voters could get in front of Clinton and have some interaction.
Look, this is something my friend and I totally agree on. There is no excuse for this. They clearly weren't thinking. You probably had some press advance aides who were saying, let's keep the press away from her. No, if you want to be open and accessible, and this is New Hampshire, mind you, where people are used to retail politicians coming in, shaking hands, interacting, it made her look aloof, it made her look detached, it made her look arrogant, it made her look bad.
And Sally, I'll let you have the last word on that. What does she need to do to sort of fix this?
Start giving interviews, start being available. I mean, you could have, the press are generally well-behaved people, I find, and respectful and sort of appreciate there's a give and take and a dance to this. Say, all right, for the first 20 minutes, she's available. Press can be around her. And then, then let's respect the ability for her to be around, the voters and interact with the voters and whatever. We see this, politicians march in parades all the time. We find this balance. I'm sure their campaign, if they tried, could find it too.
There were a lot marching in parades this weekend, that's for sure. Sally Kohn, Ron Christie, thank you both so much.